Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 3 of Resident Evil 2, the board game, and we'll be playing the 4th Survivor expansion featuring Hunk. As you guys know, that 4th Survivor was the precursor to Mercenaries, featured all the way back in the original Resident Evil 2 video game. And it's basically like the unlockable. You could unlock Hunk, and you could also unlock Tofu, which is pretty funny. What I'll do, I'll probably play Hunk for the game. We'll do a setup of the game. We'll play Hunk, and maybe in extra innings we'll do a run through with Tofu as well, just to kind of do that as a bonus. So if you guys stick on for the end of the series of game, we can jump into that. We'll also need to use figures from the main board game. So let's jump right into setup. We'll do setup this round, and the next video will be turn 1. So if you want to walk through the setup with me, this is the place to be. Before we set up, quick shout out to Tales of the Yellow Sign, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Robert Chambers, The King in Yellow, with a special preface by August Moldenhauer. The introduction to the Yellow Sign, Yellow mythos, the Carcosa mythos influenced H.P. Lovecraft. And then Volume 2, August Moldenhauer's in-depth look at Lost Carcosa in the Yellow Sign. This one takes you through the gambit of influences from Ambrose Bierce's references to Carcosa, to stories of Carcassonne, stories of the Cathar, the Yellow Sign, Manichaeism, all documented here. August Moldenhauer's work on the Yellow Sign and Lost Carcosa, 2 volumes. Help to support the channel. Links below. Thanks for checking those out. Let's jump into the fourth Survivor expansion. What we've got here to start with is the rulebook, and we will be playing the main scenario brief, the 4th Survivor. So we'll get that board set up. And as I mentioned, we've got the 2 character cards to play off of, Hunk and Tofu. We'll focus on Hunk for now. We do have a painting video of these, but I'm going to show off the minis just for a second here. You see these minis are, Tofu is very funny. He's got the knife. And we've got a paint through video for these too if you want to go check that out. So that'd be great to do that. We'll just put those aside now. We'll take Hunk out. We'll walk through the setup and the special rules. It says, your head clears slowly, darkness retreating to the corners of your eyes. Aching limbs protest as you haul yourself up and take the bleak surroundings. Beyond the next door, you can hear the undead, their low groans, accompanied by hands pawing at the metal. The path to the extraction point promises only more horrors to overcome. Wow. It says, your fingers close around the sample. No matter what, you will survive this nightmare. The death cannot die. Wow. It's got a Lovecraft sound to it. Here's Tofu's card. Here's Hunk's card. We've got Hunk. He comes armed with his handgun. He also has a shotgun. And he's got extra magazines. We'll put that here. And let's jump into the main box and get the other monsters ready. So first of all, we'll need these tiles. So we've got 4 areas: the cesspool, the basement, the first floor, and the second floor. So you start down in the cesspool, I believe. So then you're going to basically have to get up and out from there. So let's go ahead and get the tiles set up. We'll also be popping open the main board game, and we'll be pulling the monsters out of the board game. And also, I've got some spiders. I think this game always had this. If you watch the original video game of the 4th Survivor, I always kind of remember there were spiders in the flooded hallways and things like that, and Hunk running by them. So we'll get some of those monsters out as well. So we've got some. We got some liquors here, the blue liquors. They're kind of venom-like. And we'll get these zombies out just to get some extra zombies here. And we also will get these, we've got this Monster Box 3. And this has got the spiders in it. And like I mentioned, we've painted all these up in our massive Resident Evil 2 board game paint through video. So here's some spiders to these horrific monsters here. Okay, so then we can let's get into the tiling. So first up, we'll go over to main box set, and we'll pull out our tiles that we need. So it seems like we'll need quite a few for these 4 areas. So we'll set them up as best as we can based on the instructions. I always love that the rule book for the Resident Evil 2 has the warning. Let's get into this. Yeah, so first off we will need pull all these tokens out as well. Let's get started with this setup. So first of all, we have the cesspool. There are 4 different yellow there's 5 different tile types: yellow, green, yellow, amber, red, and blue. So that also helps to gauge the threat level, let's call it. So we'll do these just as they've done them. I don't know what if it's just the edition that I have, but I don't know. Does anyone have an edition in which they actually have different colored tiles? Because my edition only has these tiles that are with a red outline, and I would think that the red outline should be different. But maybe it's just the basic edition, and maybe there was a more advanced version of the game that came out. Okay, guys, leave a comment below if you play Resident Evil 2 and you do have some mechanism for identifying the tiles. I mean, obviously we can use the map to sort of indicate it, but from a board game kind of tabletop view, it seems like we have to keep referencing back to the reference card. We'll also be using the tension deck. So we'll have the tension deck get set up here. Tension deck. We do not get an items deck though. So here's our tension deck. Get that out there. We'll set that up after. We get some initial items, but there is no set of deck A and B in the usual Resident Evil game. So that means whatever Hunk has on him, that's all he gets. So he's kind of on his own here. So we've got the cesspool set up. Maybe I can move that over here a bit just to maximize the space. And we'll then go to the basement. Basement can be right here. Again, we got this piece here. Got a 6 space here. And we'll have, maybe we can just turn this like this. Another 2. And then so yeah, I believe that in this game we're going to go, it says during the setup, entering a new color of tile, add the next level of threat to the enemy draw pile. So we're going to have an enemy deck, basically. We won't use a monster deck. We'll just use an enemy deck. And that will be the way we can track our increased threat level. And again, as you guys know from playing Resident Evil, board game, it is constant threat level in this game. There is just like in a video game, Resident Evil 2 board game kind of has that vibe of enemies popping out of nowhere. So you really kind of get that tension, which makes it really fun to play. So this is the first time playing this one. So here we're going to go to the first floor. We got these long hallway corners, like this, and then we'll have a main room here, a 4 square room, a 6 square here. We might have to stick that cesspool room. Maybe we can make this go up here just to make it fit, because I feel like we'll run out of real estate on the tabletop here. So we've got those. We've got one of these. I think we can bring that down. Bring this here. We'll have the 6. We need a 4 here. And then another 9 for the first floor. And then we just do a 2 at the top of it. So that's level 1. So you've got cesspool, basement. The basement has another piece right here. Cesspool, basement. Level 1, and then maybe we can move this out of the way. Grab those monsters after, and then we can wrap up with second level. So second level will come down here. Put our hunk up here. And second level, we will do wrapping up second level. Get this piece. Maybe we can stick this. We might be able to stick it like this. We'll move this down a bit more. Move this here. Move these down. And then I think we can probably plant this in here and can stretch it across the main. So this will be the final destination, second floor. So we've got this one, another one of the corner shapes like this. These two do not lock in, but we have a large room here. Looks like we can do it all with just the main games tiles, but they do give us tiles in both of the expansion sets that I've got, B-Files expansion and the 4th Survivor expansion. So you guys can grab those if you need them, but it looks like we're almost... Oh, I spoke too soon. We do need to tap into our 4th Survivor tiles. So in 4th Survivor tiles, we've got another one of these. Goes here. And then this one, a 6 tile, a 2 tile, and that should be it. Okay, and then we've got some specialty cards. We'll just put these here for now. We'll dab into those next. Okay, so wrapping this up, we've got a 2. We've got this going this way. You know what we'll maybe do just to make it fit better? We'll make this go like this. I'll make this go like this and then make this one go like this. It's just a little variation, but it's basically the same thing. We'll make that door right here. We'll make the door... I guess we'll make the door... Let's make it go this way, just so we can make the door not have the... Okay, it's fine. Yeah, we can make it go this way. Doors here. Okay, so we'll place those doors. We'll get the... Okay, let's set up the deck. So tension deck. We need 20 green cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we've got 20 green cards for the tension deck. We need a Crimson Thrust, Tainted Wounds, and Unnatural Strength. Let's see what those are. Tainted Wounds. I think we'll take those from the expansion set here. So we'll take these from so we'll take 2, 3, 4 yellow cards, add those to the deck, and then some red cards. So we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 red cards. So we've got the 4 red cards as well. Okay, so we've got the decks set up. So we can shuffle these. And then for items, Hunk starts with the following equipment. So he starts with handgun, shotgun, magnum, handgun bullets, shotgun shells, magnum rounds. So let's get him those items. We also get our dice out. Hunk starts with so we can pick the wheels first of all. So he gets handgun ammo. He gets shotgun ammo. That says blowgun ammo. Shotgun ammo and magnum ammo. So we've got the 3 sets of ammo for him. He gets 2 green herbs and 2 blue herbs. We'll pull those cards out as well. Two green herbs, 2 blue herbs. Green herb. Blue herb, green herb, and which is pretty light, I gotta say. Green herb and blue herb, that's it. So he gets green herb, blue herb, handgun, shotgun, and magnum. We've got his player card here. We can put his heart token on the player card, and Hunk will start. Hunk is going to start up here in the cesspool. Right here. Okay, so we're going to go through. We're going to place the doors on the board, and we will get ready for turn 1. So thanks for joining in the setup, and we will see you in turn 1. And check out the link here to get to it. And so basically, we'll go ahead and place all these door tokens all along the different areas. And we'll also place some items along the way. So basically, we can place a spawn enemy normally. All the spawn points are where the enemies will spawn. And lastly, we will Yeah, lastly, Hunk will start up in the cesspool, and he's going to make his way through it. And we also have these stairwells that will get set up. So I'll go out and grab the stairwell tokens, and we'll get those set up, and we will see you in turn 1. Thank you for watching, and talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.